what was Keir Starmer ultimately trying to achieve by getting rid of all the leftists within the Labour UK party? I think what he was trying to achieve, I think that him and the people around him, they were trying to get Labour to replace the Tories as the Conservative Party. So not only is this something that I think that they were kind of trying to intentionally do, but I actually was predicting this, using the word predicting loosely, a while ago, that's what, and this was kind of like not just predicting, but what I think Labour should do is they should actually try to replace the Tories. Because then what you'd have then is, you'd have Labour being a mostly centrist, being a slightly left-leaning party. And then you'd have another left-leaning party basically replacing Labour as the left-leaning party. Whether it's Green Party or whether it's Liberal Democrats or Plaid Cymru, that's what ultimately, it'll either be one of those parties that will end up being the new left-leaning party, and Labour will be the new Tory party. And it's kind of funny that, and I think I said it like before, might have said it before Keir Starmer, or as Keir Starmer was in the running, or in the talks of leading the party. And it's kind of like funny how they did end up like getting rid of most of the leftists, if not practically all of them. I think some of them might have stayed, basically just in case the party ever goes in the opposite direction. But yeah, I think that's ultimately what they either were trying to achieve and what they kind of, in a sense, partly did achieve. And I think that, considering how most people are done with these traditionalist legacy parties, I do think that there is going to be a political shift. I think that when the right wing, like these certain tendencies, fails, I think that it will end. I think this element is more hoping rather than really predicting. But I do think that this is going to happen. That what's happening with Trump in the direction that he's gone in the second term. I reckon that if you try to copy what Trump is doing since 2025, that if you copy what he is doing when it's actually causing him to lose popularity, to lose all the demographics that he won over, if you are going to go in that same direction, you are ultimately going to fail. And like if reform goes in this direction, they are ultimately going to fail, and it's only a matter of time before people realise that they might have been duped when it comes to supporting this party. And ultimately, reform has basically kind of not only replaced but also engulfed either the Tory party or a big chunk of the Tory party. But anyway, so I think that's ultimately what Keir Starmer's and his group or whatever trying to accomplish, is basically replacing the Tory party as the new Conservative party, or the new fiscally Conservative party. But anyway, that's the video. If you like the video and you want to see more content from the Pioneer of True Centrism show, please subscribe to the channel, and also if you can, please like the video as well. I'd really appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you.